Okay. Hey, how are you guys doing? Oh, it has been not a good 24 hours for me. Not good. Ow. Not good. Not good. Sorry about yesterday, dudes. I really don't feel too good about yesterday. I couldn't deal with it. I couldn't deal with it yesterday, man. It was too much. Too much pain. Not emotionally, like physically my freaking neck is not good. Like it's still a little. I said back right side in chat. It would be back right side for you guys. It's right here. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that bump right there. Yeah, see this? See right here how it goes up? Yeah, back of my neck is freaking swollen. That's great. That's good. Yeah, Elfish, I don't know. I didn't tear something. Called the doctor yesterday because it got bad after I shut the stream off. Like, bad. Like, I can't move. This is good. I'm just going to lie in bed here and just hold my phone up. Yeah. Get a biofreeze patch. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. It's slathered in Bengay. That's the only reason why I am here right now. Yeah, no, it's just called the doctor. Just a bad muscle tweak. I didn't slip a disc because I wouldn't be able to do this if I slipped the disc up there. So, yeah, but like, no, it's hard to tell on camera, but right here you can see it goes up a little bit and then it goes back down. That's good. Yeah, that's great. It's great. Yeah, Kane. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think you either have a pinched nerve or just inflamed muscles. Something, dude. Yeah, no. Dude, like, look, not over here. See? Nice and concave. This one over here, convex. Yeah, it's very slight, but it's there, and it hurts. Like, dude, that was like, you know how, like, paramedics ask you, like, on a scale from 1 to 10? Yesterday, it was, like, 6. 5 or 6, somewhere in there. It hurt. That hurt. It hurt. That was a lot. Dude, I couldn't do it. I was getting irritated. I'm like, nah. Yeah, tech, yeah. Pain index, yeah. How did it happen? Spaceman, I slept wrong last night, or 2 nights ago, and during the Axiom mission, it wasn't too bad. Like, I was ignoring it, right? And then Vermo and I went out to get food during lunch, and you got to keep your head on a swivel when you're driving around roads in Boston. Like, you gotta look everywhere, because if you don't, you're gonna get broadsided by a bus, right? So I think I turned to look, and it tweaked it even more. And by the time I got back, it really hurt. Good afternoon. I clicked on what I thought was your icon, but it was NASA's. I gotta change that, dude. People keep getting confused. And then people are like, you're clickbaiting them. You're clickbaiting people. I'm like, bro, I've been on this platform longer than NASA has. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, and it hurts. It hurts to kind of talk normally, I guess. Dude, it hurts. Yeah, soapbox, yeah. No, dude, when I'm out, I'm out. Yeah, I'll put my logo on there. We'll put that logo on there. It's fine. So it's just a real pain in the neck. Yep. Anyway, let's load up the Minecraft map and we'll get to it. Sorry about not finishing the railroad yesterday and not getting the trade studies done in KSP. I just couldn't focus, guys. I couldn't do it. And I wasn't having anything from chat, man. And that's not okay. I shouldn't freak out like that. But man, was it bad. Like, I got a pretty high tolerance for pain. It's not the worst. Like, this isn't the worst pain it felt like. I've broken wrists before. It hurts. This doesn't hurt as much, but it still hurts. Yeah, drool. Yeah, people can't be bothered with things like reading nowadays. Now, NASA needs to change, my guy. They clickbaited me. Hey, Adrian, how are you? All right, guys. Yeah, Stuart, I know. I have slip discs in my back. And I think it's hereditary, too. My dad has slip discs. His dad had slip discs. So, yeah. I'm just destined to have a bad back. That's good. That's great. So, it is what it is. Anyway, let's take a look at the map. Oh, wow. Right. Okay. Okay. It's looking good. We're going to finish that terminal today. I'm going to finish the subway terminal. We'll go from there. Oh! Amogus. Sagoma. Alright. But yeah, I also just want to apologize to the racing crew. The people that show up on Friday nights, dudes. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Yeah, so sorry about that, guys. It hurts, don't it? My uncle passed away suddenly yesterday. Well, you know, chat, then today's lesson is about keeping it into perspective. You might be having a bad day, but someone's always going to have a worse day than you. Imperator, I'm sorry, man. I'll keep you in my thoughts, okay? Goalie, what's that? I got my mining operation up and running on Minmus last night. Oh, that's nice. Oh. Goalie, do I want to know what happened? What happened here? What happened here? I really wanted to, Storm. I really did. I was trying, dude. Yeah, the back fell off. Another DHL plane. Man, that crash was pretty bad, huh? I mean, I'm happy everybody's okay, but dang. Well, there's your problem. I watched Quali. Dude, fellas, dude, I called my doctor and I'm like, give me painkillers now. I was hopped up on painkillers yesterday. That was good. I did manage to wake up and watch qualifying though, and promptly went right back to sleep. Long torture until tomorrow, and I see if I got the house. Yep. Dude, I can't even look at my phone. It's stiff. Try not to laugh. It's called sternocleidomastoid. I know what a sternocleidomastoid is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and mine hurts. Sternocleidomastoid. Oh, nice, Adrian. There you go. I know my anatomy? Yeah, dude. I was a sports nut for the longest time. Bicep, tricep, forearm, deltoids, sternocleidomastoid, traps, lats, quads, gastrocnemius, abs, pectoral muscles. Yeah, man. You know all that. Calm down, Tiger. Yeah. No, I know my muscle groups, man. Guys, I played sports, remember? Sports. A little bit of a meathead in the past life. But actually, you know what this is teaching me? That I need to go to the gym. Found your dream lawnmower. That's a really big turbo for a lawnmower. I want some butts. That's a little bit too big, because that motor, can that motor even turn that thing? Throttle in the heat map. I may have resubscribed to F1 TV last night so I could watch F1 in bed. Just sitting there with the lap times in front of me. I had the lap times in front of me and then the playback on my phone, and I'm holding my iPad like this and holding my phone. I'm like, I can't see anything. Which is older, the sun or the moon? Your mom. Got him. I don't know, Gieson. Last start of the season for you today? There you go, Andrew. My Red Sox lost yesterday, speaking of that. Cully was interesting. Poor Vettel. Hey, the fact that that car is even functioning is pretty impressive. Well, they show it on F1 TV, Hellfish. Yeah, they do. Anyway. Alright, let's get into it. Drill, it's not a bad idea. How do you manage the size of that city? I trust my community to do it, Adrian. They'll get it done. Nobody will mess anything up. I trust them. Hey, Tiger. Been super busy at work. It's the first Saturday I have off in ages. How you doing? I've had better days, but Axiom docked to the space station, so Axiom 1 mission, so I'm pretty good. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Also a little red. There we go. Get that going. There we go. There we go. Hey, we're here. It's an open sewer cover here with no traffic cones. Someone should build Nakatomi Plaza. I agree. Alright. Let's go upstairs, see what else we need to finish. Hey, Neutron. How are you? I almost said Newton. Neutron. I'm like, Newton. Okay. Newt. This looks good. Looks like we need more green concrete, though. You would like to see the Fletcher soon enough. If you could make it around to that, that would be great. I can go over there right now. Here. Let me check my concrete reserves here. Let's go. Oh, my nads! Oh! Planning on giving the bug a no job, so I'll be moving the main front 3 towers and the whole boom, leaving the top for the Iowa. Being more experienced, I know I can do better. Okay. But yeah, Leclerc, man. How about Max pulling a Lewis Hamilton? The car is really slow, mate. The car is really slow. Proceeds to set fastest lap. No, it's really slow. Gets second place. Something's really off. I don't like it. Okay. Opening chest silent, cannot edit. What is that? Why is VMP enabled? What the hell is VMP and why do I have it enabled? I don't know what that is. Come on, you can do an English accent better than that. That was not supposed to be an English. That was supposed to be Max's accent. Yeah, come on, mate. Mate, I don't understand. No worries, Ferrari will screw it up. No. I don't see any green concrete here. Come on, man. This is not the Formula One that I grew up with. Actually, the stewards have been quite good in their calls. No bullcrap from nobody. Okay. It is survival, Pib. Yeah, we have a survival. This is a survival city building. Every building, including my subway terminal here, was built in survival. We go, we mine the resources. Why do we do it? Because it's cooler. It's cooler organizing a project when you have all the resources and everything. Yeah, Kane, you got hooked on Drive to Survive. It's pretty good, man. That's Formula One, dude. It's that hardcore. It's always been that way. Maybe not in the 70s. In the 70s, it was just a bunch of dudes that wanted to get together and race fast cars. Well, Tessa, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough with Sainz in 9th. Carlos binned it in the last lap. Well, he didn't bin it. He screwed it up. Disaster. Disaster. Proceeded to watch multiple. Yeah, Kane, did I ever tell you to watch Grand Prix 1966? Here's when the movie came out. Watch Grand Prix. Yeah, Carlos got his best lap. Red flag. That's right. Yeah. 153rd Air Refueling Squadron Air National Guard was undergoing maintenance at the Oklahoma Maintenance Center in Tinker when the cabin was overpressurized during a test and ruptured, tearing a massive 35-foot hole in the aft fuselage. Allowing the tail to commence a self-executed rapid kinetic disassembly and unceremoniously drop to the ground. So the back fell off. There's nothing up on the third monitor. Yeah, Grand Prix, 1966. John Frankenheimer is the guy that did that. He's the same guy that directed Ronin, if you remember that movie. Is F1 TV worth it? I would say F1 TV is worth it if... I would say it's worth it if the season is good. Yeah, it farted and it blew its backside off. That's pretty funny, actually. The sucky part is that airframe's a write-off. You ain't getting that back. It's junk. I think it's dead, Jim. Is this season good? Of Formula One? Yeah, I think so. I've never been happier to be wrong, W, because I said it was going to suck, but it doesn't. It's actually pretty fun to watch. How do I not be a ghost? I don't understand. I didn't do this. No. No. Oh, it's you. Douche bag freaking. Ah, you can't see me. Ha 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 ha. Why am I invisible? I didn't do this. Are there any restaurants here, Maggie? Yeah, there's plenty. I think your neck problem killed you. With how much it hurts, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, Tessa, no. Oh. Get away from me! Get away from me! No! Leave me alone! You'll never find me. I'm like Dr. Richard Kimball. I don't understand why am I like this? I don't understand. I didn't do this. How, can somebody vanish me? I'm confused. Does this work now? I didn't do it, mate. It wasn't me. What? Why would I do that? I mean, you can go look at the freaking logs, man. I'm freaking done. Freaking do this. I saw the Slugfest, Hellfish. I saw that. That's, Drummer did it when people were following you around. Oh, okay. It's been a while since I've been down here. I can't jam to it. I'm trying. Yeah, I saw that. Guy kept his helmet on and then punched the guy. Like, dude, what a wimp. Take your helmet off. Stick, gloves, and shirt. What's wrong with you? Did you ever play a hockey match? What's wrong with you? What is the name of the city? Oh, I don't know what the city name is. We never really named it. Use the helmet to punch Fivehead? Would that be a one-finger death punch? Okay, world. Where's that going on? Damn, dude. Nothing. It was just an incident. You should make the USS Laffy? Oh. Oh, Adrian, you wanted to see... Yeah, Intermission City technically is the name of it, because we were going to make Epcot, but then I decided that would have taken too long. Here's the Fletcher, Adrian. Here it is. This is a Casson, so it's a Fletcher class. East of the station looks like a trench at the moment. Okay. I've seen it, Flacken, yeah. Mm-hmm. So... Surfers, what are you up to? Huh. Serious, technically hockey is more of a Canadian thing than an American thing. I mean, and that's Canada's the Commonwealth, man, so that's your fault. Yeah, that's you. Hey Galactic, what are we up to here? What is this? I'm actually asking. I'm not upset or anything. I'm just wondering, because World had plans to move this out this way a little bit. Is that something like, dude? I'm actually asking because I don't remember. Did I say build something here, or what? Like what's going on here? Just genuinely curious. I'm not like, what are you doing? Why are you building this here? That would be stupid. Good news. At last, on my front, I'm getting transferred back to my hometown hospital later today. Probably during space news. Waiting for the logistics to go through. There's hope in sight. Good, Kyron. Good. Last time I checked, well, if you're going to rope us with Canadians, if you're going to rope us in with Canadian series, I'm roping you in with the Welsh and the Scottish and the Irish. Yep. It's all part of the British Isles, right? Right? I mean, people in Ireland are going, no. It's a relaxing earthworks project. I'm just making a tunnel out of simple dirt and rocks. If it needs to be demolished, then that's okay. It's just a Zen thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, we might expand into it a little bit. Dude, just push it a little bit further away. Honestly, like, if there's another Zen project going on over here, Galactic, if you want in on it, if you see where all these pyramids are, they're digging a channel that's connecting these two areas together. If you wanted to get in on that, that's fine. If not, just, yeah, move it this way a little bit. Like over here somewhere. Okie dokie? Oh God, no. No! Yep, serious Welsh bot. That's your new name. Yeah, dude. Group up over here and start digging out in the channel if you want a Zen project. Other than that, dude, yeah. See that mountain right there? If you want a Zen project, get rid of the mountain. I don't like, we've been using this mountain biome for resources. People wonder where we get all the supplies from. There was a mountain biome there. How's your neck? Oh, it's terrible, Kyron. Yeah, the back of my neck is swollen. See the bump? It's hard to tell on camera, but yeah. See it right there? Not this. Right here. It goes out. Yeah. Back of my neck. Really hurts. It's okay. It's slathered in Bengay and CBD oil right now. It's great. So I can't feel a thing. That's a lie. Yep. No, I can feel it, but I'm dealing with it. What the heck did you do? I don't know. Dude, I don't know. I don't know what I did. I want to say that I heard it because I got punched in the face in a bar fight. No, I slept wrong. And then I woke up for the Axiom mission, and it hurt a little bit. And I was like, meh, it's fine, whatever. I ignored it, and then Brimo and I went to get lunch yesterday, and I was driving around, and in Boston, I don't know, have you seen the roads here? I don't know. Anyway, you got to look around a lot. So I turned to look, and I tweaked something more, and then it really started hurting in the afternoon. Like, so much that I couldn't stream, dude. Like, I actually let Serious Potato Bot piss me off for a change, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Captain Mambo, you live in Newton? Oh, dude, me too. I'm in Auburndale. Nice, man. Right on. That's cool, man. Was it Primo? Blink twice if you're under duress. That's cool, Monvo. Nice. You're at the border of West Newton and Auburndale. Holy crap, dude. You live really close to me. That's super close. Yeah, no, I'm, yeah. Over by the hospital, you know what I'm saying? Well, I have to go. All right, Adrian. All right, anyway, we need more green concrete to finish the subway terminal, but... Yeah. Oh, wow, really? Yeah, by the hospital, Washington Street. Yeah, I live near there, dude. Where the highway is. There's a McDonald's on 128 at the rest area that you can only get at if you go to the 90-95 interchange. Yeah, no, dude, this is my stomping ground. This is where I grew up. That's really cool, man. Hell yeah. The one time I didn't want you to take a joke seriously, you took it seriously. Serious. It wasn't just you, dude. I couldn't do it yesterday, man. I was having none of it. I couldn't do it. The pain was that bad, dude. You didn't miss the launch, did you? No. Oh, I have a heating pad clutch. Yeah, I'll go heat it up in a little bit. It's all right, Hibbit. It's okay. Usually I don't pay it any mind. I know people are just kidding. No one is here to give me crap, you know? Not much. Like, no one is here to give me crap seriously, okay? Even the guy with serious in his name is just screwing around. I know that. I understand. I just couldn't do it yesterday. I'm like, please stop. I can't do this right now. I still can't, man. I can't move my neck. I would never do that unless... You think somebody with serious in their name wouldn't be serious about anything? You think someone would do that? Just go and tell lies? Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. Oh, be quiet, you Welshman. See, I had to turn my neck a lot yesterday when I was driving around because the roads are so tight, right? So I was turning my neck around and, you know, I was doing something that, you know, Lance Stroll should have done and check your mirrors. Too soon? Too soon? Too soon. Take that back right now. Oof. Alright, I gotta go upstairs. No, not too soon. Ian's like, no, it's fine. Dude, I love how he steers into him and he's like, oh, why did he steer into me? And then I was watching the F1 TV broadcast and Will Buxton has Julian Palmer on there. And Julian Palmer just ripped Lance Stroll a new one. It wasn't even fair. Stop, he's already dead. Palmer went on like a 5-minute rant about how Lance Stroll's a terrible Formula One driver. It was wicked funny, dude. Oh man, did that make me laugh? He's like, you gotta check your mirrors. When I drive Formula One, I check my mirrors. This is ridiculous. Why are you not checking your mirrors, mate? I'm like, to be fair, he's not wrong. No, he's not wrong. He's just, yeah, he went on like a 5-minute rant about how he's a terrible driver. I thought it was funny. Now, we can imagine the pressure the F1 drivers experience on their neck. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. And then it's funny because the press interview after, they were like, Lance, what went wrong? And he's like, oh, yeah, the track banks to the right there, and my car turned to the right because of the track banking. Oh, that's what happened. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes perfect sense. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Bruh. Dude, I'm not kidding. That is verbatim what he said. I'm like, okay. You look like you're feeling better. I'm putting on a brave face, Racer. I'm not gonna lie. I have painkillers and CBD oil on my neck and Bengay as well. Carpal tunnel. Get the Bengay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny, man. There should be a rule against pay drivers. Yeah, I don't know, Tessa. How long have you been gay? I've been Bengaying all day, dude. Slather that stuff on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know, Shaw. You squeezed him because he squeezed him because he didn't look in his mirror, man. It's worse than a Boston driver, dude. All right. I don't think I have any green concrete. We're going to have to figure out how to make it. We need more Hot Pockets. Unless Alex, you have green concrete. Smiley face. Yeah, but Tessa, that doesn't bring the money in. Are Boston drivers worse than Florida drivers? Yes. Lived in both of those places. Yeah. Yeah. Florida drivers are bad, but at least the roads in Florida are decent. Okay? They're decent enough, except for 50. Frick that road. Getting more. Merci, Buttercup. Yeah, no, it's Boston. So okay, here's the thing about driving in Boston, dudes. Okay, it's not that there are any bad drivers. The roads are so ridiculously bad that everybody is just like frick it, because if you take a Boston driver and you put them in a place where the roads actually make sense, they drive just fine. They drive totally normal. I'm serious about that. I'm a good case study in that, I guess. But then again, I like driving, so take that stuff seriously. No, it's Buttercup. So a bit like Michigan then. Michigan drivers are not bad, Ian. I've driven in Michigan. I've driven in Florida. Lived in Florida. And lived 30 years in Mass. There's... No. Boston drivers are bad. California drivers are pretty bad, too. They suck. California drivers have a decent road system. There's just way too many people. And so it just turns into every man for themselves. That's kind of what happens in Boston. It's every person for themselves because frick you, I need to get where I need to get. And I'm not waiting 45 minutes to go 1 mile. Ooh, I got a message. Huh. Well, that's nice. Buddy sent me that. 65 Country Squire. Nice car. I don't hate that. No, it's a 65 Country Squire. If you guys never seen one, hold on. 1965 Country Squire wagon. These cars are cool, man. They got real, that's real wood trim on it. Very, very cool. I'd drive one of those. I don't know what it is liking. Yeah, Imperator, same kind of stuff. You got to remember, dude, your city, colonized by the British. My city colonized by the British. You see, we got. See what I'm talking about? Same MO. They can't make roads for the life of them. It's ridiculous. Oh, a Griswold, basically, yeah, Tessa, that's a newer version, but yeah, that's cool, man. So you want to hear something cool? The door, the tailgate on the Ford. All right, so it has a retractable window, right? The window can go down. And check this out. You got a key on it. And if you turn the key one way, the door swings open, right? You turn the key another way, the door opens like a tailgate on a pickup truck. Yeah, all one door. You can open it up like a door, or it can fold down like a tailgate. Really freaking cool, man. They're really cool cars. I've just seen that there are 3 cosmonauts now in the ISS. How's that working? Imperator, ISS operator... no, not Imperator. Clutch, ISS operations haven't changed. Yeah. And it's how you turn the key. You turn the key one way, the door opens one way. You turn the key the other way, the door opens the other way. Like an old Land Rover. Do Land Rovers do that? I don't know. But yeah, Country Squires are cool cars. I would daily one of these, Tessa. Literally more space than a modern SUV. No, it's not weird at all, Penta. You like a practical car. That's a really nice car. This does everything that an SUV... This does everything that a Suburban will do, but better. Because it's a car. It's not a truck. It's a boat with wheels. Hey man, you gotta move your family around somehow. You want to move your family around? That's fine. You want to go to the grocery store and move your family around at the same time? That's fine. You want to go on a road trip? The thing's a freaking camper. Do you like hatches in general? Hatches are okay, Cientic. It really depends. I like I like hot hatches from the 80s and the 90s, if we're going to go with that kind of car. Like Sierra Cosworths. Cosworths are my favorite, man. Because Cosworth. Yeah, Tessa, I'm in with you on that one. The 240 Estate is the same idea. That's bigger than a 240 Estate, though. That's way bigger. Once you got the rod space for streaming, do you think you'll ever take on an EV swap? I'll think about it. What old car would I do? Well, Wrecker, I had an idea. Get out of here, Banta. I had an idea a long time ago. Give me rockets. Give me those rockets. Don't waste them. I need them. Come on. Come on. I don't want this. Thank you, Banta. All aboard the Steiner ship. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, Wrecker, I had an idea of taking, like, old 50s cars that are, like, gone. Like, you know, they rot out. The floors rot out. But the body's still good, right? And you have to cut the floors out to make an electric vehicle anyway. So I'd have, like, idea of taking, like, old 50s cars and doing EV swaps on them. Because, you know... Like, if you look, the floorboards are already gone on an old car, and you have a Tesla chassis that looks like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, you'd need to redo the frame and everything, but you got to redo it anyway. So, you know, you can save 50s cars and make them EVs, you know. So how about like a, how about a Tudor? Or if you play GTA, the Clique. EV swapped Tudor. I've always liked Tudors. They're a nice car. I hate it when people chop them, though. It looks like it's squished. An old MG, I don't think you'd be able to fit it underneath. Fit the chassis underneath, Flykin. But yeah. Like, take an old Tudor, or if you find a junk... a junk Hornet or something. Yeah, that's when you chop them. Mm-hmm. How to make car fans hate you. I don't care. It's not... It's about saving the old metal. I don't care how you do it. Or like, how about a 56 Ford? Actually, how about How about a Continental Mark II? That would be an awesome EV swap. Look at that car, dude. Look at that car. Oh.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
An old MG would rust away to nothing before you finish doing the work. That's not before it wouldn't catch on fire because Lucas doesn't know how to make a wire harness. Look at the size of the front space. Tesla, see, now you're thinking with portals, man. Imagine going 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds in that. Yeah, Jim, that would be awesome. Look at that Lincoln, man. That's a nice car. Imagine? It's perfect for it, dude. Perfect wheelbase. You gotta find one of those that's junk. Anyway, let's get back to Minecraft. Let's get back to Minecraft, guys. Where are EJ? I'm in the depot. Would love to take an old station wagon and hybridize it. Yeah. Be nice about MGs. I have a 54. Yeah, an MGA Samaritre. That's a cool car. Oh. What did they do to that Mercury? I wouldn't EV swap the truck, Supercraft, because the truck's a tow vehicle. No, Tessa, I don't like piping the sounds. Oh, merci, Buttercup. Thanks, man. All right, let's roll. Should check out the first floor of City Hall. Okay. Let me finish this. Let's finish this damn building. We've been trying to finish this for months. Hang on. Everybody got to sleep. Tessa, what I wouldn't mind doing is somebody talk about taking the hybrid stuff. Like, that would be kind of cool. Hey, Mateen, how are you? All right. Let's pull up some reference for the building. I gotta see what the top of this looks like. Does it automatically apply vanish to me now? Ugh. Why does it do that? Why are you like this, drummer? Why'd you do this? Alright. Good job, your map is great. Oh, thanks, man. That was Google Earth. That's not... This is the map. This is all in survival. Right here. Thus far, we're expanding this way. Why is Angelus lost? It's lost. Lost. It's the. The city is made. It's the angels in Spanish. Yeah, Twix. That sounds like drummer. Sounds like something drummer would do. Okay, Alex. We need to roof the top of these buildings, but they need to be roofed in something. I don't know. I mean, actually. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we should roof them in. And then this part needs to be expanded up. Looks like another 2 floors for the elevator shaft. Or, well, 1.5, I'd say. We're not doing the part that has the huge AC condenser on it. That is a big condenser. Jeez. Look at that thing. We're only doing this part of the building right here. I'm not doing that part. Talked about terracotta, so I grabbed 3 full shulkers. Okay. Yeah, they're trying to do a build like that. Yeah, something. Okay, I just came from an argument about who really defunded NASA, left or right. Rice, give me some context, dude. Give me some context. What do you mean in regards to what particular event? You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised at what you're about to hear. It's not party, believe it or not. It has nothing to do with parties. Both parties want more dollars for spaceflight, Rice. The problem is how you spend that money. Seriously, that's the problem. Yeah. Everybody wants to spend more money for NASA, regardless of political party. Serious. It's just how they want to spend the money, dude. That's the truth. Yeah, take it from somebody that could write a freaking dissertation on this stuff, dude. Mainly the shuttle. Well, the shuttle was retired. Shuttle was retired, man. They retired it. They retired it in anticipation of having Constellation replace it. The executive branch at the time. Okay.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
2010. All right, Rice. I'm gonna be very, very candid here, fellas. So please don't get upset. This is what happened. Okay. I wouldn't lie to you to make somebody look bad or anything like that. That's messed up. So here's what happened. 2008. That president gets elected, right? 2010 comes around. They want to deviate from the previous policy of the previous administration because herder, we want to be different. I get it. I understand that. Most presidents run on a ticket like that. That's fine. Okay? What they wanted to do, because they were in the middle of the recession and they wanted to get away from the previous administration's policies, they canceled Constellation and also retired the shuttle. They canceled Constellation because it was going to cost too much money and we were in the middle of a recession, right? And so the executive branch denotes NASA's goals and they said get rid of it. And Congress, left and right, freaked out and said, the hell you are. So it's funny because it's not, it was actually a fight between the legislative branch, who in 2010, I mean, go look who had majority control of the House and Senate in 2010. It's not political party, man. It's literally where and how you spend the money. That's been the argument for 10 years. I mean, Rice, I think that's stupid. Personally, I think every single endeavor that NASA does should be funded more. I don't give a crap if it's STEM outreach. I don't care if it's, climate science. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Raise everything because this stuff's important, dude. It's important to understand. And it's important to go and explore the moon at the same time. Yeah, it's just how the money gets spent. It's not one political party. Yeah, interesting, huh? And leaving Russia as our main access to the ISS. Yeah, Rice, we got compromised architecture because the legislative branch and the executive branch could not agree on things, despite both of them being controlled by the same party. Interesting, huh? I mean, the good thing that we got out of that deal is SpaceX. The bad thing we got out of that deal is because they basically disagree. The executive branch proposes a budget and Congress says, nah, that's dumb. We're going to do it our way. And they did that basically from 2010 till about 2017. Yeah. Spanning 2 presidential administrations. Yeah. It's not left or right, dude. It never has been. It's about where the money gets spent more than anything. Which is just Congress gonna Congress. President gonna president, dude. That's the honest answer. Like, dude, I would love to be able to reduce it to blaming one person or blaming this or blaming that. It's not. That's not what it's about. It's about where the money gets spent, which is stupid because, look, man, I know like people are like, oh, the climate and stuff, and that's not, they're not wrong, but we need to do that and we need to go to Mars. We need to do both of those things. If we don't do both of those things, you're going to have half of the equation. And that's the kind of stuff that I'm like super like, that's like saying like, that's where I'm like super skeptical about like when people say, oh, it should just be this, or oh, it should just be this. We should just fund science, or oh, we should just go to the moon and screw science. It's not, no. That's an equation. It's not one or the other. Okay? They're not diametrically opposed. They're actually symbiotic in nature, meaning that they work together. Science works off of the human spaceflight. Human spaceflight works off of the science. It's back and forth. All right, they need to be symbiotic. All right, if they're not, that's like saying, oh, I put this IKEA furniture together, right? And you know, I put this IKEA table together, and it's missing a table leg. That's fine. It's fine. We trust. You know, we understand. We understand that 3 table legs is good. We don't have the money for the 4th table leg. No. If you bought a table from IKEA and it came with 3 table legs, you'd be like, what the frick is this? And Rice, that's why I'm always like, what the frick is this? This is terrible. This is terrible policy, man. That's the honest truth. Like, love to blame it on, I'd love to be able to reduce it to just blaming it on one person, but it's not that simple. And now SpaceX is basically NASA. So the problem is because Congress wanted to fund the National Space Program and the executive branch didn't want to fund the National Space Program, Congress just said, screw you, we're going to do what we want because we want to protect our constituents, which is what they should be doing. Am I right? Job of a representative is to represent the people. If you want to represent all those people that work in your district, you want them to keep their jobs, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Anybody that says there's something wrong with that is an idiot. That's why I never thought it's just a jobs program. Yeah, of course. All NASA programs are. What are you, stupid? What are you, stupid or something? I'm sorry, but I need to log out. I'll be back in like an hour. No problem, Alex. I'll take care of it. I'll finish it up. Sorry for talking so much. Nah, Twix, they work well with NASA. There just has to be a little bit of accountability, that's all. And accountability comes from a good executive branch, you know? But that's not... The point to answer Rice's question is that that's agnostic to political party, you know what I mean? That doesn't matter. Party doesn't matter. You have to have someone that knows what they're doing. For instance, you know, Kennedy knew what he was doing. Johnson, after him, he knew what he was doing. I could go as far as saying that Nixon even knew what he was doing when it came to space policy, or he didn't care and let it kind of do its thing. But either way, all right, I got my green concrete. I'm going to talk and work. Yeah, it's not about party, dude. It's about policy. That's why I always make it a thing to teach policy and not party. It's not diametrically opposed. It's not us versus them. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. So yeah, SpaceX is better than NASA? No, not really. SpaceX wouldn't exist if it wasn't for NASA, dude. Like, one of SpaceX's biggest customers is NASA. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, Rice, I think the right move, if you really want to know, I think the right move is to have a healthy national space program. So have something like the Apollo program, right? But also have a healthy and robust commercial program. Which is why I always beat that drum that Constellation should have been a thing, because that's what Constellation was trying to do. It was trying to hand over low Earth orbit operations to commercial endeavors. That's what they were trying to do. And they ended up doing that, but they ended up not having a national space program because we want to be different than the last guy, derp. So, I mean, look, fellas, here's the thing. I can teach you guys all day about spaceflight policy. I know what happened, or at least I got a pretty good idea about what happened, right? But these are problems that... It's problems that, like, here, I'm going to put it this way. Don't worry about it. I'm here on the front lines teaching the spaceflight policy, and the overarching thing that I would like you guys to learn from that is, well... NASA's tied to public perception, and you can anybody that sits here and just says, oh, SpaceX is the best all day is doing a disservice to NASA and to SpaceX, because NASA pays SpaceX to launch things. So if you defund NASA, that means less missions for SpaceX, which is pretty dang stupid, Rice, if you ask me. What I want you guys to learn and take from this is not to get upset about this type of spaceflight policy. What I want you to learn is that you need to have both of the things. You need to have a healthy NASA space program, and then you need to have SpaceX, driving a healthy low Earth orbit economy. You need to have both of those things. Because if it's all commercial, it's going to stagnate because one company will eventually drive all the other companies out of business. Pretty straightforward stuff, right? And I don't want an antitrust in space. That would be bad. That's a really stupid idea, man. I don't want that. The other thing is that if the government just is allowed to do it, it's going to stagnate anyway, because one government's going to drive another government out, a la the space race, and then you're going to have stagnation. Both of those, if we're looking at it from a commercial point of view, or looking at it from a government point of view, if you have one or the other, you're going to have stagnation. You can tell via commercial ventures because of how the economy works. Basic economics will tell you that. And in terms of government space programs, well, you have the space race as a pretty good example as to what happens when when one government beats another one. You know what I mean? In terms of going into space. It's pretty obvious. Am I wrong? Government also means corruption and waste. Well, Weldy, here's the thing. I agree with you. I absolutely agree. Yeah, no, I'm with you. However, the thing about NASA is that NASA it'll do the same thing with NASA unless you have a goal. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things. Not because it is easy, but because it is hard. Yeah, that guy's from my neck of the woods, by the way. Or was. Not alive anymore. If you give NASA a goal, if you give them a challenge, if you give them a date, that's accountability right there. Go back to the moon by 2024. Or get to the moon by 1970. They need to have a goal. They don't have a goal, then yeah, of course, it's going to produce an immense amount of waste. You need a deadline to enforce accountability. Now, the thing about that is that deadlines are usually politically motivated, right? Like, in the 60s, it was beat the Soviets, right? Oh, beat the Russians, blah, 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 right? So that was a good enough goal at the time. I think nowadays a good enough goal for going back to the moon is just to say, look, we thought in the past that, fixing problems down here, means that we should go into space. But the thing is that it's not one or the other. You have to do both of those things. You can fix problems down here, and you can also go into space. And figuring out problems up in space helps fix problems down here. You have to do both of those things. It's not just going to the moon. It's also doing the other things, right? So if NASA gets a deadline, right? If NASA has some accountability because of said deadline, then you're good to go. I'm not saying you're wrong. I actually think it's best now having the private space industry. Well, the private space industry, is a good enough reason as ever. NASA's human spaceflight operations should be expanding because they should have redundant capability to SpaceX. Because if anybody here thinks that having corporations be the only ride into space is a good idea in this day and age, well, man, I don't envy you. It must suck being wrong. Why would you want NASA to be beholden to a corporation to launch things into space? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. You need to offer redundant capability. And I can give you a good example of another logistics service. Another logistic service that naturally found this conclusion. The post office is a really good example. People say, the post office operates at a loss. It operates at a loss. Yeah, but there's stuff that the post office does that FedEx doesn't do. Like the post office isn't just moving your mail. They do a lot of other things. Just like NASA isn't just launching things into space. NASA is doing a lot of other things. Right? Besides just being a logistical carrier service. Yet every freaking country has its own federal postage system. on top of private carriers. Why is that? See what I'm talking about? It's very interesting, right? Now would be the time to have to expand NASA's capability for spaceflight. Despite commercial taking off like really, really well, you need to have redundant capability, or else NASA's scientific research will be beholden to a corporation to fly into space. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Elon Musk, I really do. I love what SpaceX does. But I don't want him being the only way to get into space. I don't think that's a good idea. And you know what? Elon would probably agree with me. I mean, he's spoken pretty vocally about how he wants other electronic vehicles to get into the market because it'll be more sustainable that way. I'm pretty sure that's the same with rockets, but I could be wrong. NASA's beholden to people. Exactly. That's what I want you guys to take away from it. You can actually, I would say that you shouldn't care about this because it's something that you can't control, but you absolutely can control. You can control it. Call your rep. Tell him or her that you think that this is a worthy cause. Because that's really important, because it is. We have to go into space, man. We have to do it. He is a free. Well, he is. He absolutely is. He would agree. I'm 100% sure that he would agree with me. Well, not 100. I don't have a crystal ball. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty damn sure. So, like I said, I think NASA should be expanding. They should be expanding their capability, not driving it down. Which is, once again, why I'm so damn vocal against people that say that stuff. Oh, SpaceX should just launch everything into space. Nope. No, they shouldn't. That's a really bad idea. But what about the taxpayer dollars saved? I'm like, oh yeah, okay, sure. Taxpayer dollars saved, because yeah, let's just take more things and make them beholden to corporate ideology. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's fine. Nothing bad will happen. I think that's a really short-sighted way of looking at things, man. I mean, guys, with me and how I talk about spaceflight policy and what I try to teach you is that, look, spaceflight is a long-term endeavor, okay? It's a long-term endeavor. It takes time. It takes lots of time. It takes forever to get off the ground, figuratively and literally. This takes time. You got to think about the long-term goals. And even the people that say SpaceX should launch everything, somewhere buried in their freaking brains, they know that Elon himself is focused on long-term goals. His eyes are on Mars. Do you think you're going to get to Mars anytime soon? No. But that's where his eyes are. That's where his mind's at. Eyes on the prize, man. Long-term. You have to have long-term goals with spaceflight. Anybody with short-term goals in spaceflight is going to make an unsustainable program. The Apollo program is a very good case study in this. Not much more, Penta. We're just trying to finish the interior on this floor, bud. What would prevent SpaceX or any other company to drive launch prices ludicrously if they become a monopoly? NASA? Metroid, why do you think I want Ares 1 to exist so bad? It's not, well, Ares 1 is amazing. It's an amazing rocket, and I don't care what anybody says. But it's more to that than just, I love stick rocket, okay? NASA needs redundant capability. Orion should be able to do everything that Dragon can do, and Dragon should be able to do everything that Orion can do. It's pretty straightforward stuff. Like, I don't know how this possibly could be misconstrued. It was a rhetorical question. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, Tal, I don't think it's a good idea. And don't get me wrong, I'm saying that as a SpaceX fanboy. I want more rockets flying into space, government and private. I've been studying this stuff for years, dude. And I'm not about to sit here and be one of those people that's like, I've done my research. Haha. No, my research isn't reading Reddit. I read NASA's technical resources and NASA's systems engineering, and I study the history of the Apollo program and the policy in how it formed. Okay, the policy, how it became a thing. I read about policy. I read about technical resources. I read about systems engineering, and this is all public resource stuff. You guys want sources for any of my ideas? I'll tell you them straight up because it's all just from public record. This isn't anything that anybody else can look up. Will that stay green? Yeah. Yeah, this is the color scheme for the building. For the building in real life. So it doesn't just dry out. What do you mean it doesn't just dry out? I'm confused. Yeah, MC. And yeah, exactly. There you go. We need redundant capability. It has to happen. And that's why, see, I know it's about to be like, well, but Constellation said this. That's what Constellation was trying to do. The reason why I like Constellation so much, guys, isn't because it was the best architecture, but it was the one with the most long-term goals. Constellation was basically going to safeguard spaceflight policy for, at the time, the next like 30 to 40 years. It makes it pretty damn foolproof. And it builds the commercial economy for launch providers, and NASA also, you know, can go BLEO, beyond low Earth orbit, while commercial is picking up the slack. Something they're still trying to do today. Axiom is a great example. Axiom was one of the things that came out of the commercial transport services thing from the Constellation program, just saying. So, Rice, it's not about political party. It's honestly where the money's getting spent, which I think everybody here can understand. So why isn't the NASA folks actually launching humans into space anymore? Because they went... Okay, Rice, alright, let me... How do I explain this? Give me a second to think about it, dude. And for the people that are watching because of Minecraft, I'm just finishing up the floors here, and then we'll start on the roof. So we have SLS, right? So first of all, NASA is going to launch people into space. It's going to happen in a couple of years after they finish testing SLS, right? So that is going to happen. The thing is that... Okay. Once again, it has to do with how the money is spent, dude. So... Okay, Rice, say you're building a house, okay? Say you're going to build a house, right? What's the first thing that you do? You draw up a blueprint, right? You draw up plans, and then you get the permits for said plans. You pull the permits, and you get the permits for the plans, etc., etc. You got to get the law. You got to get the plans notarized by an engineer, and then they have to be notarized, and they have to be put into public record, etc., etc. Yes, I'm kind of familiar with this. Learned a little bit about it over time because I'm doing house hunting and stuff. Right? That's how it has to work. And then what do? You buy all the frickin' materials for the house, right? You buy everything. Concrete, lumber, bricks, shingles, roofs, vents, wiring, plumbing. You buy all of it, all at once. Well, not all at once, but you buy all of it while you're building it. How NASA is doing things right now, and this is a result about... This is basically from when Constellation got canceled, about where the money is going to be spent. if I put it in terms of building a house, NASA built the foundation. They got the money for the foundation, and they built the foundation first. Then a couple of years later, they got the money for the first floor, and then they built the first floor, and then let it sit there. And then the next year, they got the money for the second floor, and then they built that. And then the next year, they got the money for all the electronics, and then they built that. And then they got so the electricians are going in there putting the circuit breakers in. And then the next one, they got the plumbing. And then the next one, they got the roof. And then the next one, they got the chimney. And that takes time when you kind of trickle the budget like that. If you want to run a good space program, it is a lot like building a house. You got to spend a lot of money in the beginning. The more money you spend in the beginning, right? More money you spend in the beginning, you're going to have a nicer house. Simple as that. That's what happened, dude. And like I said, it's always been about where the money gets spent. It's agnostic to political party, which is not what people would think. Which is the other thing why I think every time I see somebody saying, oh, it's the left's fault, or oh, it's the right's fault, those people are idiots. That's not right. That's not how that works. I'm sorry, it's not. It's like I don't know what else to say. Hey, Race, what's going on? NASA could have made a replacement for the shuttle right now. Yeah. You want to, well, Rice, the funny thing is that the same thing happened with the damn space shuttle. And, well, Constellation, to be honest, had a plan here. Look, I can't even type. My neck's hurting me so much. So, Project Constellation had the idea of retiring the space shuttle and replacing it with Ares 1. Ares 1 is your foundation. What does it do? This could be used to build the spacecraft, right? And basically fill in the duties for the space shuttle. You can launch cargo on this, you could launch people on this, whatever. And that'll fill the duties of the space shuttle. That was the first plan. This thing was supposed to fly 2014, 2015, taking into account normal aerospace problems, probably 2016 at the very latest. And then, Rice, hear me out. So the upper stage engine for Ares 1 is the same upper stage engine as Ares 5. And Ares 1's first stage is the same boosters as Ares 5. So this is your foundation, and this would have led to building the first, second, third, fourth, fifth floors right here. And it would have replaced the space shuttle. This thing, like I said, would have been ready to fly 2015, 2016, somewhere around there. Only 4 years after the shuttle stopped flying, Constellation got rid of this and then put the Orion capsule on here, citing high cost. And NASA basically from there built the roof first on a house and has been filling in the first and second floor in the foundation since, with that stupid trickle budget. NASA gets the same amount of funding over time. That's basically an IV drip, dude. You're gonna try to build a house over 10 years by building a floor or putting up one frame every freaking week? No, it all gets done at once. You spend all the money all at once and you build a good architecture from the ground up. That's why this rocket is good and this rocket didn't exist. Well, not didn't exist. See, the Saturn V did that. They built the Saturn 1 and then they built the Saturn V. And then they built the Saturn 1B. And then they went to the moon. You had a steady progression. And it cost a lot of money. But you have really great capability. And it doesn't cost a lot to operate, you know? You got to spend all your money all at once. That's how NASA programs work. That's how any project works. You know? So they had a plan to replace the space shuttle. And they said Falcon 9 can do what Ares 1 can. But the thing is that, yeah, okay, you can do that. You can have Falcon 9 try to fill in the gap of what Ares 1 can do, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if you try to do that, you're building the roof first. Think about that. Think about if you were going to build a 2-story house, and you built the friggin' roof first. How long is that going to take? So you built the roof up there, you put it on scaffolding, it's basically hanging, and then you built a house underneath it. Imagine how much more expensive that's going to cost. Anybody work in construction? How stupid does that sound? That's literally what NASA's done with SLS. That's why it's taken so long. The ISS is going until 2030, dude. So, anyway, yeah. Guys, trust me, I study this stuff literally on the daily. So the way you pitch an event tent. Yeah, right, drummer? It's really stupid, huh? We got to keep the ISS going as long as we can until... Uh-oh. Ugh. Bed, 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 bed. Damn it! Alright. But yeah, there you go. If you guys wanted to hear stuff about spaceflight and stuff, I'm sure the people from Minecraft here are really confused. That's okay. It's just rocket science, right? No big deal. Alright, let me go and look at this. I personally want Starship to go and get, I want Starship to go and get that thing, but that's just me. Well, actually, it is just rocket science. Yeah, right. Okay, here's what I want to do here, believe it or not. So, Rice, I'm not, like, when it comes to just kind of sum up everything that we've been saying, I'm not like paranoid about people with different political views than me when it comes to NASA. I'm really not. Look, Jim, like, I'll give you a good example. This is not saying, like, which way I look at these things, right? Like, Jim Bridenstine's he's a Republican. Pretty much he's pretty right, okay? And then Bill Nelson is the guy that replaced them, and he's not pretty right? Like, or left. No. Jokes. But they agree on things. They both know what needs to be done for the Artemis program. All right? I don't fear when it comes to funding for NASA. I don't fear people that are that have differential ideologies about things. What you got to look out for are people with an axe to grind. Okay? You got to look out for the people that say, "Oh, we should cancel this because this way is better." Those people are the ones you got to look out for, and that happens on both sides. That's the honest truth. It happens on both sides. Anytime somebody says, "Oh, cancel this, we can do it better. Cancel Apollo, the shuttle can do it better. Cancel Constellation, commercial contractors can do it better," is a net loss for NASA. Every time someone has said that in history, if you look at the history of the space program, every time somebody's pitched an idea like that, "Oh, this is too expensive, someone can do it better," NASA ends up getting the shaft. Every freaking time. Every time, without fail. So, you got to watch out for people with an axe to grind. That's what you got to be careful. That's what you got to be careful with. That's what I look for. That's how I can smell bullcrap when it comes to spaceflight policy from a mile away. Because those are the people that don't have spaceflight at their best interest. Because anybody that knows a little bit about spaceflight knows how long it takes to set up a freaking space program. It takes freaking decades to get that right. Even the Apollo program, with all the funding that it had, still took more than a decade. Well, 61 to 75, but you get the idea. It takes a long time. You know, anybody that says, "Oh, this is too expensive, this can do it better," don't listen to them. That's wrong. Ryan, that's wrong. Don't turn that dang helm. No, that's a bad example because he was wrong. That's right, Weldy. Yeah, Twix. You feeling better? No, not really. What other science is being done on the ISS other than food growth? Go on NASA's website, dude. There's a bunch of stuff. That's right, Metroid. The only people that call for that stuff are at the peak of Mount Stupid. It's like when politicians run for office, right? When politicians run for office, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. We're going to get this done. We're going to get this done. We're going to get this done. And then they realize that all the stuff that they promised is a lot more difficult than one might think. Happens every time, dude. Every candidate. No candidate ever gets all their promises done. Some of them get more done than others. But you realize that it's a really hard thing to do. You know? You gotta be careful of that stuff. Basically like that Simpsons episode where Homer runs the sanitation department. Something like that. Panta, start filling this in like this. With the half slabs. Because this is the roof deck right here. We got to figure out how to do the tile and stuff. If I ever ram it, I promise to do nothing. And some people do that, Ram. And sometimes, if you look at American history in the past, sometimes candidates have run on that ticket, run on a ticket like that. I'm literally going to do nothing. Everything's fine. I'm just going to do everything the same, and it works. Sometimes that's what people want. It's kind of funny, huh? Anyway, fellas, the point is that what NASA needs to be doing is agnostic to political ideology at the end of the day. And Congress, of all people, the people that everybody freaking supposedly hates, would agree with you on that one. So, just remember that, you know? It's not that we should just be doing science, or it's not that we just should be doing human spaceflight. We should be doing everything. There's honestly no excuse for not being able to have NASA fire on all cylinders. Am I wrong? I don't think so. We gotta half slab that up, and then we're gonna go up here. There we go. Panta. Anywhere from like here over to here, fill in. Basically here. Don't go past these 3 blocks right here on my screen, okay? Don't go past those 3. Fill in everything over. Because that's where the building goes up another floor, and that's the next thing that I gotta build. Roger, roger. Right. You ask me a question, I give you a good answer, and then and I give you a reason why what you're saying is not correct, and you go, oh no, well it's because it's about this. Like, nope, I'm trying to tell you that. Nope, all right, it's not, but okay. I'm sorry, it is how it is. Okay? Like, you ask me a question about policy, I give you an answer, and if you don't like the answer, you just keep going with what you're thinking. Like, dude, I don't mean to flex. I know way more about this than you. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick. Like, Like, I would defer to someone's judgment if they knew a lot more about this. Right? I live and breathe this stuff, dude. I'm a loser. I have no life. This is what I do. Like, I mean, I don't understand. It's one vote or another for Congress. Okay. Like, I'm giving you an answer that I've literally spent decades honing, and you say, no, that's not right. Like, all right. I don't know what to tell you, brother. Like, I don't know what else to say. Losers unite, normies get out. Indeed. Nah, drummer, it's fine. Like, look, if someone has dissenting opinion, all I can do is show them. I can do is show people what I think. Show people well thought out reasons why I think what I think, and kind of go from there. If people disagree, people disagree. I don't let it get me upset. Like, except yesterday. Yesterday it pissed me off because I couldn't focus. I couldn't freaking focus, man. My neck was killing me, and it still is, to be honest. Notice how I'm really like not looking at chat. I'm like, I'm trying, man. The neck won that debate, indeed. Look, like Smib had a thing the other day, 2 days ago, where he disagreed with me about something, and I get it. I get it. Like, you know, you can disagree about things and still be friends. That's totally okay. And Twix, like, that's the thing, man. Dude, maybe it's just me trying to keep the peace. You know what I mean? But Twix, I know people listen to me, all right? I know people listen to me. And one thing that I really ask is that if you're going to listen to me, do not regurgitate my opinion on things. Okay? Figure it out for your freaking self. All right? Use your freaking brain. That's why it was given to you. All right? But, you know, like, I refuse to believe that we're as diametrically opposed in this country today as we think we are. We're really not. Look, I get it. There's stuff that needs to be fixed. But like, the truth of the matter is that there's always going to be problems. You know, we could figure out energy independence tomorrow. Like, we could, if we invented fusion tomorrow. Energy is such a big problem nowadays, right? We could invent fusion tomorrow and have unlimited amounts of energy. Another problem would crop up. Happens all the time. I refuse to believe, like, we're that, you know, like everybody hates each other. Everybody sucks. Yeah, that's a loser's mentality. I don't like that. No, I don't believe it. That's not good. That's not a good way to look at things. I really don't think it is. So what I always try to do is try to dial back the political rhetoric and kind of, you know, show that it's not, dude, it's not, things aren't as us versus them as they might seem. People try to drive that us versus them story because, you know, that's what, I don't know, makes them money. I don't freaking know. Like, we're gonna, you know, people act like you're gonna sweat the small stuff, right? Like, oh, this is irreconcilable differences, you know, secession, or no, this is irreconcilable, impeachment, blah, blah, blah. Dude, that's bullcrap. That's all static, man. Eyes on the prize. More perfect union. Remember that? Remember that part? Literally in the... No? Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's counterintuitive. It's just counterintuitive. I try to keep the peace, man, because that's what needs to be done. All right. I have my views about things, guys, and I guarantee you that there are people here that would either really like or really hate what I have to think about it. But I try not to do that because this isn't a political stream. I could talk to you about spaceflight policy. Some of my political views might be wrong. And I don't want to sit here and preach like everybody else does, like, oh, this is the way to do it. This thing is right. The truth is that I don't know. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you. It's very, counterproductive. That, you know what, that's a good way to say it, Weldy. It's just counterproductive. It's a waste of time. Some people don't want us to drill our own oil. Yeah. Like I said, Rice, energy problems. Can't go to space properly if we're infighting. I mean, Panta, maybe that's the reason why I try to keep the peace. Because second stuff like that starts happening, it's the second space flight gets the axe. Am I a piece of crap for thinking that way? I might be. Yeah, I might be. It's all good, dudes. Look, I was taught, dude, when I was taught in school, like, I didn't pay attention, but I did pay attention to this part. Look, not everybody's gonna see things the same way that you do, and that's fine. It's okay. You shouldn't get mad at them. You shouldn't shun them for thinking differently. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's stupid. It's dumb. That's just... Everybody wants to treat it like it's some kind of stupid sporting event, man. Like, and take it from somebody that likes sports, you know? Like, that's not how it is. It doesn't work like that. I mean, think about that next time you go, you know, somebody that has a different ideology about things from you. Think about that next time. Why are they seeing things different than me? How did they come to that conclusion? And don't write it off as, oh, they watch this news network or something. I hate people that do that crap. Oh, they watch Fox News. Oh, they watch CNN. They must be a piece of crap. No, why? Honestly, think about why. Why would someone have a differing opinion? This is what we were taught to do in school. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand why, when, and where that went out the window. Okay. I'm gonna need half slabs here. Where's this building from? This is the LA subway terminal, Jonathan. I agree, Bram. I invite dissenting opinion on here. I don't ban dissenting opinion. I ban people that break the rules. I like dissenting opinion. I like throwing monkey wrenches in my own ideas. Because that's how you prove that you're right. You don't prove your idea from freaking an echo chamber and a bunch of people saying, yeah, that's a good idea. You prove your idea by listening to somebody that's skeptical about your idea. And if you look at it from an honest point of view, and you invite dissenting opinion, and the idea still comes out on top, that's how you know it's a good idea. Like, anytime you come up with an idea, think about what your worst critic would say. Like, if you come up with an idea, like, say you're young, right, and you want to join the military or something, right? Say you're 18, you want to join the military. What would your parents say? Think about it. What would your parents say? Would they be cool with it? Would they not be cool with it? That's throwing wrenches in your own ideas. Think about somebody who is a peace activist or something. What would they say? Throw wrenches in your own ideas. You need a bigger data set. Having a wider data set for making decisions is how you come up with a more well-honed answer. Like, a scientist isn't going to use one stream of data to write a scientific hypothesis. That makes no sense. Like I said, I invite dissenting opinion. I like it. I want people that don't like spaceflight in here, which is kind of ironic, but because I've weighed this many times. I've weighed this many times in my head, dude. Like, this is what I do for fun. It's not healthy, probably. It'll hurt your neck. Yeah, there you go, Weldy. Yeah, Dish. You get what I'm trying to say. Well, I mean, that's not being scientific now, is it? Why doesn't everybody have solar panels on the roof? Dude, you want to know what's messed up? Some towns don't allow it. Some towns say, oh, solar panels look bad on the roof, so we're not going to allow it. The town over from me doesn't allow solar panels because they don't want it ruining the aesthetic of the neighborhoods. It's dead serious. How do I know that? Frickin' my uncle's a general contractor in told me about the building codes for all the different towns around New England, which is really funny. High upfront cost. Yeah, I mean, that and, you know, honestly, like, the truth is that, you know, up here in Boston, you know, we're at a pretty high latitude. It's not, the sun isn't going to be up all the time, especially, like, the daylight hours in the winter get pretty short, you know? But, once again, like, that's not, I'm not hating on solar panels. Solar panels are super useful. It's just storing that electricity. That's the hard part. Isn't that why Elon came up with solar shingles? Yes, to solve that exact problem. I know where you live, solar panels are banned if you don't own them outright. Why are you breaking the blocks above the door? I want to put a glass landing in overhead. To me, that is a weird rule for a mass town, but that is me using my bias. Yeah, yeah, it's... Yeah, Bram, yeah, you wouldn't think that, right? Like I said, man, it's what I was saying, Brandon, you were here for this. What I was saying the other day. This isn't as complicated as 1 and 0s, man. It's it's got a little bit more complicated than that. Yeah, pretty much, Twix. Alright. So, I think I got all the floors figured out. Penta, did you get, Alright, excellent. Guys, half slab inside of this quartz area that I just put down. Actually, this needs to be green. Fellas, it ain't that simple. It never is. Anybody that says that it is an idiot. That's not how that stuff works. You know how this stuff works? Look, we got off on the wrong foot. Stan Goodspeed, FBI. Do you like the Elton John song Rocket Man? I don't like soft stuff. Oh, because it's you. You're the Rocket Man. You know how this stuff works? It's a great movie. Oh. Sounds like we got some thunderstorms outside. Oh yeah. Yeah, we definitely got some thunderstorms outside. What movie? That's The Rock, man. Great freaking flick, dude. Heard that one? Oh yeah. Yeah, we got some thunder. That means summer's coming, man. I'm okay with that. I ain't gonna complain. You heard the thunder on the stream? Turn on the guitar? Alright. Alright, let's make sure. Let's see if the magnetic coils, the magnetic pickups on the guitar can pick up the lightning. It did last time. It picks up the EMF, which is really cool. Alright, there we go. Guitar's on. Can you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Alright, fellas. The other 4 decks, or the other 3 decks of the wings, do you see what you did here? Do this. to the other 4 decks. Replace the top quartz with smooth stone, right? Like this. And then half slab in the floor. Like this. Okie dokie. Leave the back part right here, the kind of spine of the building. Leave that untouched because I got to build in this structure up on the top. This is what we're building right now. We just filled in this part, and then we got to figure out the roof. But yeah, it's coming. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yep. Is that rain I hear? No. I don't hear any rain just yet. You'll hear the rain hitting up against the fan, the air conditioner. Yo. What is that, Tessa? Man, that's a big one. I mean, storing electrical power, storing energy in the form of hydroelectric. Uh-oh. Huh. Yeah, that sounds like hail. I hope the cars are okay. What is this? What is this storm? It doesn't sound like big hail, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. That's loud. Oh, that hurt. Ow. Holy frick, that is hail. It's not big, though. Oh, no, not the cars. Oh, crap. Hell yeah. Not much you can do about it now. Oh, yeah, 10? That's a lot. That's a lot of hail. Hell nah. Ah, hell no. Damn it. Hailing frequencies open. Storm. Help. I gotta go look at my car. Alright, I gotta go look at my car. I'm sorry. Please, please. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm scared. Cars are okay, guys. It's not enough to leave a dent. Cars are just fine. I went out and looked at him real quick. Well, our apartment is close enough to the parking lot where I can look down on him. I didn't go out and look. I kind of just went out to the living room and looked. Why though? Monbo, you jinxed us, man. Yeah, what this said. Linus, what is going on? I'm confused. And I know I hear the hail. Yep. Yep. I'm a little west of you. Here it comes, dude. Have fun with that. Is everything okay? I don't understand. Okay. Yeah, it's just north. It's fine. I don't understand why DV did that. I'm visibly confused. You going to the Arbondale Park in an hour? It's gonna be a little wet. It's gonna be a little wet, dude. Oh, that was a crack. That wasn't thunder. When you hear the crack, that means it's really close. You heard that too? Nice. I don't know, Tessa. I don't know what's going on. Just wait a minute and it'll change. Yeah, around here, Tiggs. Yeah, of course it will. What did you do to piss Zeus off? I don't know. No, thunderstorms are good, man. That means summer's coming. The winter up here hasn't been too bad, but it's just been really freaking cold. OSHA. I missed the Tesla stream. Any big announcements? The semi, the Cybertruck, the Roadster, and the Quad, I think are all, Elon said they built up the gigafactories to to mass produce those. Tesla is going to scale like crazy, I guess. That's what they said. That's what Elon said. So that's kind of the big news. It was kind of, dude, the Cyber Rodeo was cool, but it really had like cult of Apple stuff going on, you know what I mean? And yeah, that was a little weird. I'm not gonna say that I liked that, you know. It's a little strange. Crowd would not let Elon speak. Yeah. Yeah. Elon's kind of a cult. Twix, I like Elon because I like his work. You know what I mean? And he's a pretty cool dude. He says some weird stuff from time to time, but you know, I'm not one to defend billionaires either by any means. But dude, when you're wound that tight, you're gonna say something weird from time to time. Like, think about how much that dude works. Like, the guy's still human, you know? Like, I don't know if I could handle being wound that tight. And then, dude, he could say, I like potatoes, right? On Twitter. And the price of potatoes would go up. Like, that must mess with you a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, in some way, shape, or form, right? Like, I mean, I'm a fan. I like what he does. I've been a fan of him for a very long time. I like his work ethic. Smib and I were talking about this the other day. You know, I like his work ethic, dude. Like, I like that he works hard, and I think he's doing a good service to humanity by, you know, trying to push and give NASA the kick in the pants that it deserves. I can't say that I hate that as a spaceflight fan, you know? I'd be lying to you. Yeah, Monbo, it was only for a second, dude. Which is, yeah, weird. Weird. I think he's awesome. I'm a huge fan. Like, I really am. But the thing is that I'm a huge fan, but I try not to let that influence my judgment on things. You know, you should be critical of the things that you like just as much as you're critical of the things that you hate. We just had a conversation about that. You know? That's called just being a healthy person, you know. Like, I don't want to be the one that has to teach people this, but you know, if people are gonna ask me questions about it, dude, I'm not gonna not do it. Nope, I don't want quartz here. He's on the board of Twitter now. Yeah, I know. Oh, it's pretty cool. I'm trying to think how we're gonna do this part. Because this part has the Spanish tile roof on it. Spanish tile magic. Down, 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 down. Burning out 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 down. Colbert gave him a good roasting the other night. Yeah. Yeah, I bet he did. Oh. Zombie around? What are you doing in here? You're not allowed to be in here. It's a red zone. Where are the baddies coming from? Oh, we didn't put lights in. Whoops. I should have enough glowstone to get this done. Or sea mine lanterns. Sea mine. What's that, Hellfish? Something a little different for your shelves. Oh, little mini 300. That's cool. Hey, Canadian. What's going on?
Discovery, go and throttle up.
12, what's going on? Hope all is well. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for the entertainment. Yeah, not a problem, man. Uh-oh. We didn't put in lights on any of these. On any of these floors that we just filled in. Not much. Feeling any better today? Nah, not really. But I'm dealing with it. Gotta work, you know. I got some painkillers and you know, Judas Priest style, and got a lot of CBD oil and Bengay, dude. Ah, carpal tunnel, quick, we need Bengay. Yeah, I called my doctor yesterday after the second attempt, and I'm like, dude, something is wrong here. I heard something. And she was telling me, like, yeah, it sounds like you just pulled a muscle. So, here, I'm going to give you these pills. And I'm like, oh, alright, great, pills. Okay. Alright. This is fine. Did you see my updates to City Hall? No, not yet. Yeah, Fractal, I know. I want to say that this is from, like, getting into a bar fight or something. No, I just slept wrong. Which is... I hate that. I hate that that is the reason why. But it is what it is, dudes. Definitely worth a look. Okay, let me finish up the roof for this and then we'll go. We'll go check it out. Things here are good. Just got accepted into an executive leadership training program at your work. Right on, man. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Stoned, I'm not... Yeah, I know what you mean. And I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like, oh, just here, have some painkillers is a good thing, but... Like, I'm gonna freaking... I don't have that much, but, you know, the second I don't need them, I'm throwing them away. Those pain freaking... That stuff is addicting, man. You gotta be careful. Yeah, I'm not... Just here, have some painkiller. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me just put it to you like this, fellas. You'll know if I haven't thrown them away, because I'll just be an irritable piece of trash for the next couple of days, because that's what it does. All right, let's build up this stairwell. So what bad topic are we talking about today? Nothing, really. Gotcha. What about you? Unless you want to talk about something bad, my freaking neck is killing me. Yeah. There's that. That's nice. Tell me about it. Stuff shot me the past week. Putting as high as Falcon. Yeah. You gotta be careful. Alex, I think I need some deep slate here to finish the elevator shaft, and then we gotta do that across the top, and then the stairwell here needs to be like this. Stairwell be like, bruh. Brazil, how are you? All right, so I think so there's a, see this right here? There's just a little lip right there. Huh. You good? Thanks. Sweet. I'm gonna fix that. So this is most likely a maintenance corridor right here. And the parts where it's taller here with the Spanish tile on it, and just here with the flat roof, that's the elevator shafts. There's the elevator shafts over here and the elevator shafts over here. The elevator shafts on this side, there's 4 elevators, and there's 2 on this side, and then the stairwell is right next to them. You were at the 37th Expo, Contra? Yeah, ULA had the Centaur bulkhead. That's cool, dude. Why don't you take pictures? Yeah, Stone, I'm with you on that one. You might have. Nice. I'm just trying to figure out how big we should make this maintenance corridor. I'm thinking Lincoln. No, I'm thinking probably... Should we do there or there, Alex? Like, how big should we make it? Huh. I'm thinking this one would probably be right. Okay, so Panta, on this side of that line that I just made, smooth stone. Yeah, smooth stone this up with half slabs on this side, like this. And then we're gonna build up with the quartz again. Actually, we could do smooth stone on both sides for the most part. And then, right here, hold on, right there is where the building goes out. So yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, Maggie, I can't really move my neck too hard. I have to kind of like stay straight. Let me see, Contra. Oh, that's cool. I love the Centaur 5 model in the foreground too. That's really neat. All right, I gotta go get some quartz. Something like that, Rice. I think I had a stiff neck and I inflamed it when I was on break yesterday, and I think I pinched a nerve because it hurt. It wasn't that bad. It was just a pulled muscle. And then after noontime yesterday when I took a break, I came back and I couldn't do anything. Freaking hurts. But it's okay. I'll be fine. I hope. Anybody have any of these glow rod things that we've been using? I need some for this floor. Bye-bye. Yeah. You have to stretch it. That's what I've been doing. That's what I basically did all yesterday. I was sitting in my bed just doing this, and it hurt. Dude, it hurts. But once again, like, I'm only saying that to tell you guys, like, it hurts. Like, I'm not trying to complain. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to work, you know? Just telling you guys what's going on. Yesterday I was complaining because it hurt a lot more yesterday than it does today. Yeah, Maggie, yeah, right. And Maggie, you know what the funny thing is? Like the other day I was saying like, oh yeah, you know, nothing really, there's not many things that'll keep me, you know, that I call in sick for. And yep, here we are. Emotional damage. Yep. I mean, Hand, I basically have to keep my head straight forward. Like, I have to keep looking straight on, dude. Doing that hurts. Man, does that hurt. I mean, like I said, not as bad as yesterday, but still, ow. Feeling any better? I am, but for the wrong reasons, Aoki. It's all good, dude. No problem. No, Karen, screw that. I don't have time to take days off. No days off. Except for yesterday. Because I couldn't do it. Alright, where are the doors here? Okay. So, actually, right around here. Right around where the stairwell is. It raises up a little bit. Actually, I'd say that's probably right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it goes up another floor right there, so. Alright, Panta, anywhere over here, build it up to this height. And we gotta put windows and floors in, dude. No, but it's just painkillers. I forget what it is, dude. I'd have to go look. Interesting, and turned out to be tonsillitis, jeez. So this is like the maintenance floors up here. And roof access and stuff. Just gotta belt this out here. I'm trying to get all the primary structure done with the building today. There's no windows up here on this side, at least I don't think. I'd have to go look at the building. Let's look at the other side. Nope, no windows. Those windows are painted on, believe it or not. These blue ones, they're painted. Which I think is kind of funny. Yeah, I got you, Hibbit. Phone sister, how are you? Getting ready to start work soon. Real fake windows doors. Real fake wind doors. I'm still gonna put small windows on the side here. Small windows for access or something. Nice. Okay, now I have to put that there, and then maintenance. And then there seems like there needs to be a small staircase right here, so I think right here should be good. Let's just put a small boy right there. Oh, hey. Jackery, welcome back. Nice. It's gonna look real good. One of these needs to be a door. There we go. Alright, this looks good. Actually, I'm wondering, can we... Yeah, see, this was just a guideline that I put in. We can place it with the block stone so it looks a little bit nicer. There we go. Alright, now we just got to go up with this again, one more time. And then I think that's the main structure of the building actually completed for a change. Oh, I don't have enough to fill that in. Coughing hurt a little bit. Yep. Building the city again every Saturday, dude. Yep. How extensive are the mines on the map? Yeah, it gets pretty intense. Yeah. Yeah, Alex, build this up to this height, and then we can put the roof on this, and then Panta, if you want to keep putting in those roof AC things that you did over there, put them on top here. That'd be really good. Just make sure you put them in the middle because we have to put the roof on things, remember? So building a coaxial helicopter with a pusher rotor for speed. Is there a way to map the pusher rotor's pitch, angle, and throttle to a secondary throttle? Yeah. Put them on a cow controller, bind that cow controller to a dynamic input. Oh. Ow. Okay. I need more stone half slabs so we can finish the flooring. I'm gonna go downstairs and grab it. Well, then fill in the floor, Panta, where I just put those 2 slabs down, dude. Thank you. I guess you could still fall through that. Guess you could still fall through it. It's fine. Nothing bad will happen. A few moments later. It's maintenance, okay? It's just maintenance. The elevator shafts are right there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. A shocked Pikachu face. Nice. Alright, Alex, I think all we have to do is just figure out what we want to do with the roof here. And then, you know, we got to put some stuff on the top. I'm going to go take a step back and see how this thing looks. Yeah, see, we gotta do stuff like what DV did over here. See the antennas and stuff? We've got to put the antennas and the AC vents on it and whatnot. That looks pretty good. Here, let me look at it from the other building. Yeah, it's taken a while to make this, but I'm actually pretty happy that we did. I watched Quali Flight Sim, yeah. City is coming along, yep. Got any lightning rods? No, we gotta put some up there. But we have to make the roof first. This thing has like Spanish tiles on it. We gotta put that up there. But I'm not sure. Oh, man. Dude. This is... Yeah, it sucks. Alright. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Okay. Leclerc, Verstappen, Perez is the new Hamverbot. Tessa, that would require me going and getting one. I don't feel like doing that. Just 3D print one. We're gonna need more pillars. Need pillars. Iron, a couple more things. Yeah, Imperator, it's pretty awesome, dude. That's a big building, you know. When you get finished with it like this and you look at it, man, that's a pretty big building. I didn't, when we first made this, I didn't think this building would be this big. Nah, very small. It came out good, dudes. We shouldn't toot our own horns yet. It's not finished, but it definitely is coming out nice. I really like it. We gotta furnish it. We gotta put, like turnstiles and stuff in the thing. Because remember, this is a train station. See? You wouldn't think about it by looking at it. The parking garage is finished, but it's not, yeah, we gotta, there's still a lot of work to do on this. A lot of the accessories in this place need to be finished. But yeah, we made sure everything was right down to the pilings and floor plans and stuff. This is actually how the real one was. Well, with the exception of this, we put a facade on this side, but yeah, we got to do the elevated roads as well for the parking garage, but yeah. Hey Neb, everything's okay. Yeah, how about you? Hey! Hey! Get out of here. Panta, put them in a place that looks nice. Put them on top of the tallest parts. Right? Like that's where you'd want to put them. What building is this? The LA Subway Terminal building. Ow. Anyway. Okay, once we get the roofs done, I'm not exactly sure. Once we get like the flat parts of the roof done, I'm not sure how we're going to do the curved parts, so. Yeah, there you go, Neb. Alex, if you want to come up with a way to do the roofs, I trust whatever you do. I want to go look around the city. There's a bunch of people that have been telling me, hey, you got to come look at this thing that I did. So I want to check some of that out if you don't mind. And there's still a good deal of work to do. But go there like this. I got some food. It's in downtown, right? So, yeah. Alright, let's go check it out. Canadian, I want to go see City Hall. You said you messed with it, so let's go see. Whoa! About a year, Jimmy? Oh, man, that hurt. Oh, I sneezed. Okay, I'm alright. Okay, anyway, back to the map view. This is cool. Pulled a muscle in my neck, guys. It really freaking hurts. Look at this. This is probably not doing the encoder any favors, but what is that? Oh, look at the runway. Oh, that's cool. How did they get the map on the ground? You have to put picture frames on the ground to do it. That's an endermite. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. Yeah, RB, something like that. Since when could you put picture frames on the ground? Oh, I don't know. This looks good though. It's coming along. It's also a 2-to-1 map. Oh. This is crazy, dude. Looks real good. City needs an airport. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yep. Is it live-ish updating? You have to go take the map to that chunk and look at it to update it, Katra. Why is DV constantly hating himself? I don't understand. Is that an inside joke that I missed? No, no space stuff just yet. Our city isn't big enough for that, Kane. This looks great, man. You did a good job. What? What the hell? What the hell? Did we ever get the subway stations figured out? I don't think we did. Nope. Nope. It looks good. I mean, this one looks good. We got to do that to the other side. Dong. Dong. This looks good, dude. I like it. Well, that's pretty neat. It actually has purpose now, and Spawn is now facing the rules board. Cool. 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 Riddles? No. Rulesy. Realize. You gotta realize. Cool. What should we do with the old map room? Just leave it? Hey, you know, like, fellas, this isn't bad for survival, man. This is pretty friggin' good. Pretty damn good for survival. Well, the map room is staying as it has legacy maps. Okay. That's fair. Yeah, really does, Tiggs. Yeah, you guys have been doing a good job over there. This city needs industry, though, dude. That's what I'm thinking. We need an industrial sector. I was thinking we could put the industrial sector around the airport right here and right there. You know? Yeah, I got you, Tiger. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Fortunately, we have a lot of coast. It's a gosh dang shipyard. How much industry do you want? More. I want to build some plots to build more industry buildings. We should start fleshing out the road on this side, Fran. Like, we can make more roads. Make more roads in this area here. Like, see if you could split it off and put it in a grid or something behind the airport. Unless Tiggs has something planned for the airport there. Fine with that, just got to work it out. Tiggs, yeah, okay. Make this road, put like an intersection right here. And then we could do industry in this plot right there. Cut down the trees. Screw trees, we don't need those. And then we could put more like marine industry up here on the edge. Not necessarily a shipyard, right? Or like a container depot, but like small marinas or something. Let me see if I can find like a good example. Like not necessarily Long Beach. Long Beach is, we already have a container depot. No, not Newport Beach. We need to go down. Like, I mean, I was about to, Coronado is pretty freaking big. Like, you could do stuff like this. More shipyards and stuff. Like these industrial ports. See that? I mean, that's U.S. Navy, but you get the idea. Maybe not necessarily like these either. I don't know. But yeah, that's what we should do in this area. Put more ports, more industry, more docks, stuff like that. I think that would look good. I mean, because Drool's already doing it on this side. So maybe we could put like a shipyard, not another shipyard, but like a port in here or something. What about a passenger ferry terminal? We could always put that in, yeah. And then down here we'll do just industrial area, warehouses and whatnot. That'll look good. Yeah, coordinate on that project, Tiggs. Yeah, coordinate with some people. Yeah, get some plans figured out. That'll look really good. And then we got to expand the roads this way. Got to figure out where we should expand the roads on this side and how they should work and stuff. Next, they'll be like, bruh, yeah. City skylines, that's right. We're going to have to start filling all this stuff in. Hold on. Let me look at the... Yeah, see, we're gonna have to fill in more of this swamp. I'm working on a new plan for southern and eastern development. Okay, cool, excellent. So you're picking up where you left off. Got it. I was thinking, Canadian, have the highway go down here, and then maybe put a tri-intersection right here for the highway. And have the highway cross across the channel over here on a bridge, you know, and then have the highway, the other end of the highway going down this way towards the wool farm and stuff. That says mass swamp. That's exactly what I drew up last night. All right, cool. We're also gonna need a road that somehow travels down here, but the residential district is kind of in the way. Maybe we can make the road snake around it, go down this way, and have the road drive on the coastline right here to go down here, because it would be really cool to build more city down there. The mountain biome I kind of want to get rid of, right? Want to belt out that, get rid of it. It doesn't look right there. I don't think it'll work anymore. Nope. Yeah, that's broken. A light rail system? Well, Stuart, we have rail tracks. If you guys want to extend the road that way, make sure we're extending the tracks with it, you know? As we expand the city eastward, I think we should get rid of the small rivers and start making it one big one. We can do that. Yeah, that's fine. You guys want to get rid of the estuary and maybe we could see that pond right there? Maybe we could make a river go this way. Get rid of all of it and put one big one in here. And then we could put little marinas and docks and stuff and a ferry terminal and whatnot in there. Or we could dig a huge canal. Could dig another channel going this way, Chicago style. We'd have to level the mountain biome, but we could do that. You got to build bypasses. Not the mountain biome. Yeah, this is cool, man. Yeah, and then, you know, I want like downtown, the downtown area to be over here. Tall buildings should be in this cove right here. That'd look really cool. And as always, we need more like mid-level buildings. Not every building needs to be a huge skyscraper. I think that's what I'm really gonna do. After the LA subway terminal, I'm just going to freehand like small buildings and fill in everything. Like, see how we have a lot of green in here? And there's a couple of empty lots here and there. Yeah, just fill all that stuff in. Put small buildings in. That was my intentions with the LA subway terminal, to put more small buildings in. It turns out the LA subway terminal is not a small building. But we could do that, Lunprod, in certain parts. I think like a residential area like that should be down here. Is that a gravel biome? Oh no, little mountain biome, huh? Level it. Like down here, we could do like beachfront and stuff and make it look like Miami. Miami. Yeah. Hey, good song. You guys do excellent work. I'm just thinking about all these buildings. I mean, you know, part of me is like, man, we haven't been making that much progress. And then I remember that this is in survival, and I'm like, you know what? We've been making some damn good progress, dude. Check on the roof of the terminal if you'd like. Okay, yeah, I'll head that way. To put this on hold until smaller projects get done. What is that? That's right, TJ. Level it. Yeah, Alex, that looks good. If you want to finish it off, dude, do it. Just do it. We could get it done today. Let's just do it. Let me get the pillars and we'll finish this up now. I mean, the main structure of the building, we still have more to do. I do. The copper lightning rods, yeah, they look fine. I'm telling you guys, I've never had my neck this sore before. It hurts. It's so strange. Like sometimes it does it, but like then I turn and I tweak it again. Like I think I pinched. I think you guys are right. I think I pinched a nerve. I mean, the doctor said it just pulled a muscle, so who knows? I don't know. It feels a little bit better today anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. This is, in a word, amazing, especially for survival. Thanks, Johnny. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. It's about, we've been working on this for about a year. Look at this. It's cool. Get out of the way, Mr. Sheep. Get out of the way, Mr. Chicken. Cool. I'll do that if you want. I mean, all right. I did remember pants. What do you think? Looks pretty good. You know what? Somebody brought it up yesterday, and I think it was a really good point. I love what I'm seeing from KSP, and I know the game is getting worked on, but I want to see what the regular game is like. Like I love the interstellar travel mechanic. I think that's really cool. But what about like conventional rockets? Like I'm curious to see how sci-fi they're gonna go with this. Feeling better today? Nah, not really, son. But I'll be okay. Man, this thing took a long time to make. Let me look at Google Earth. You think we'll get a beta copy to play on stream before release? Maybe. I mean, I think they will be Banana Time, but yeah, I'm just kind of interested where they're going with it, you know? Penta, I'm not sure what we should do for the fire escapes, but yeah, we should put them on there. Yeah, Pigzig, I'll be honest with you guys. When Kerbal 2 comes out, I'll show off interstellar stuff in the beginning, but I don't really want... I don't really want to do interstellar stuff like to start the game off. Like the way they're talking about it seems like it's pretty late game, so I'm not too worried about it. You're always honest, yeah. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Yeah, there was a new video posted yesterday, Phil. Yup. We need the infrastructure to go far. Yeah. Colony building looks cool too. Gives faces more of a purpose. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really wondering what they're doing with the conventional stuff, but yeah.